Hey listeners, this is Mindful Talks podcast. Welcome to the second episode of hashtag Tech Set Go. So if you are a cricket lover or even have a basic knowledge of cricket, then this podcast is just for you, as we're gonna explain the meaning of DevOps through cricket, as well as we will be explaining the major benefits of DevOps. So let's just imagine a cricket team of 11 players. So in that particular team, there are only bowlers, or there are only batsmen, 11 batsmen or 11 bowlers playing against a proper team or a systematic team. Or if we put it in another way, just say for example there are two teams. So one team is full of just batsmen playing against a team full of just bowlers. Things will probably end messing up, and we don't need that, right? So yes, just now imagine that you have a team full of all-rounders who can bat as well as ball when needed. Say for example you have a team which has all-rounders like Shane Watson, Hardik Pandya, Jack Callis, Shakib Al Hasan, and so on. Won't it look a better sight rather than having a team just full of bowlers and just full of batsmen? Similarly, DevOps are similar to this cricket team only, a team full of developers and operations who sits together and work together as a team, just like the fictional cricket team that I've just said to you. So yeah, the objective remain same. They even shuffle their role when needed, just like cricket, like an all-rounder bowls when the team needs it, or even like when a batsman come to the crease when it's needed. So although there is no cricket team that plays with just cricket all-rounders, we thought this would be a great example to at least give you a glimpse of what DevOps is, so that you would understand it in a most layman's language. So there are two aspects that you can just imagine. One aspect is without DevOps. So in this scenario, the development team creates code which is passed on to the testing team for validation and against all requirements. The operation team enters to the picture at the conclusion of the procedure when the release is handed out. Now, DevOps attempts to break down these divisions, allowing to improve the cooperation and performance. Now, coming back again to the meaning of DevOps, the development and operation teams collaborate to reduce the effort and risk associated with the software release. But how can you make sure that everyone is on the same page? Many companies are confronted with this question. You may start by ensuring that the operations team is constantly providing feedback to the development team about the code, the effects with the end users in mind, and debugging problems, and there are endless queries that comes in between. So even if we look at the technical definition of this DevOps, you can see that it is the combination of two words that are development and operations. So these both words are filled with strategies and technologies that aim to improve an organization's capacity to provide applications and services more quickly than the traditional software development process. This speed helps business to better their service, to improve and provide a good impression to their clients, and compete with more zeal and enthusiasm in the market. Now let's just understand the top 5 benefits of employing DevOps. The first is it is less unsuccessful attempts during the development. So yeah, since the development cycles in the DevOps are shorter, so there are reduced chances of committing errors and experiencing the failures during the program. One another thing is it really provides a faster time for the recovery process in case of any failure. This helps the development team to share their ideas at a quick pace and proceed with their work accordingly. The second advantage is shorter development cycle. So in the previous lines only I spoke about this, but now let's get a bit more deeper. When the development and the operations team work in isolation, it becomes a tough task to really know whether the application is ready for the operation or not. This may lead to unnecessary delay in project as the development cycle tends to extend those workloads. But with the arrival of DevOps, you can be sure of eliminating such issues, and because it like basically it is about the joint efforts of two teams coming as one. So you can build the applications quickly with the help of different innovations and with the help of shorter developer cycle. So just be assured that the time will be taken much. The third major benefit is enhancement in the performance. By employing the DevOps culture, the business organizations can certainly bring an enhancement in their performances and gain the upper hand over their competitors. It goes without saying that the DevOps brings more responsiveness, delivering the products and services to satisfy the target audiences. But there are various other tangible and intangible DevOps pros that need to be measured so as to upsurge the organizational skills and improve their businesses. The fourth major benefit is it really improves the overall efficiency. So if we can just put it in a simple way, there is this constant implementation of servers that helps in automating the testing of the codes, and it reduces the manual efforts. The DevOps engineers concentrate their attention on areas that cannot be automated. Say for example, there is no need to employ only one environment for the data transfer gets underway unnecessarily, but instead you can use a different environment for the development, testing process and deploying the application. Last but not the least, DevOps can save your money. So it has been indicated earlier that DevOps play a supportive role in automating the cyclic tasks where you don't have to get much concerned about the mistakes. For instance, if you are going for a rollback or decided to do a performance testing, it may bring certain changes rapidly. However, the continuous rollbacks can make the development process more robust and stable, and with the automation you can save the manual cost. Ultimately, you full wings to save the money. Lastly, I would like to add that the DevOps has already been much highlighted, and thus we are witnessing a steady increase in the number of business organizations that are willing to adopt this kind of culture. So if you are searching for a perfect DevOps solutions partner to build high standards for your next project, then get in touch with www.mindinventory.com. With this, we are concluding this podcast episode. We will surely meet to the next episode. Till then, keep advancing.